We're back. It's Sunday. Usually I do this on a Saturday, but I am grocery shopping today. Let me explain. So my husband had to work Saturday, so we ended up changing some stuff around, and we're doing our normal Saturday stuff on Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to be filming a ton when I work out this week. That is just because I am still, I think, adjusting to this new system. I'm getting some stuff for a little thing I'm making for us for, what's that holiday? Thanksgiving. That's coming up. But I have an obnoxiously large coffee and my emotional support water bottle to go to my same two stores. It's unnecessary, but we're back. Let's ride. If you know, you know. I'm dedicating a little bit of time today to unlocking one of my other favorite hobbies, sewing. Unfortunately, that means I have to iron the fabric first, but I'm gonna see how far I can get in my next project before I need to work out. I feel like I said that I missed recording, which is truth, that is true, and then I immediately forgot to record all day yesterday. Yesterday I got to do all of my sort of little to-do things. I went out grocery shopping. I took care of some stuff around the house. I started a project. It's been a long time since I've had a project. And then I did my body weight workout towards the evening. I think the thing that I like most about it is that I can pretty much do it in the space of a yoga mat. So sometimes I do it like in my bedroom with YouTube on, kind of a thing. But today is lifting. So I get to lift these things, these three little guys. It's a 25, a 15, and a 10. I'm using the Zombie Hunter Derby workout that I found that I really like. It's, squats, single leg deadlifts, single arm tricep extensions, and then like chops, which is like you hold the dumbbell in front of you and you go back and forth. And then dumbbell rows. So I usually squat the 25. I deadlift and row the 15, and then I do everything else with the 10. I think that's how I do that. So that should be fun. That's all I got. Let's start lifting things. I have to stretch first because if I don't, I'll die. Forgot about that. We stretch in this household. We warm up, yes. Maybe not stretching, but warm up, yes. We do that in this household. I do. So, Derby strength workouts usually have levels, not always, but usually it'll be like level 1, level 2, level 3. Level 1 is 3 sets, level 2 is 5 sets. And then level 1 is 3 sets, level 2 is 5 sets, level 3 is 7 sets. That's not universal, especially with like an ab workout. Usually it's like 3 sets, 4 sets, 5 sets. That's how the levels go. But otherwise, it's just, you know, you do the level that you're at. I've been doing the Zombie Hunter at level 1. So I only do 3 sets. Each set takes me, about 5 minutes, I'd say. So it's not a long, not an intensive strength workout, but it does, I think, meet my needs. My warm-ups for strength especially are always a little like whatever I feel like that day. So I've done like arm circles. I did like a arm and back opener, whatever it is when your hands are behind your back and you like pulse them out a little bit. Alternating like side lunges, deep squats, things like that. But I always dedicate the last 2 minutes to figure 4 stretches and supine twists because I need to warm up my back or else I get in trouble. But I think that went really well. That was a fun little Monday strength workout, and now Monday's pizza night. So I'm gonna go, I gotta get some steps in. I'm trying to get at least 5,000 steps every day. So I'm gonna make sure that I have my 5,000, which is a little baby, but I gotta start somewhere. So I'm gonna make sure that I have my steps in for the day and shower and have some pizza. That's what I'm doing tonight. So Tuesdays, I am falling apart. It's like 5:30 in the morning on Tuesday. I was supposed to, my husband gets up at like 4. I was supposed to go back to sleep. Did not happen. Why, you may ask? Because, and I remember this distinctly happening, when his alarm went off, for whatever reason, I think I was in like such a deep REM sleep that when his alarm went off, I jumped up because it took me out of like a dead sleep. I was scared. And I think I pulled something in my back or shoulder. It's like, it's not like shoulder, it's like shoulder blade area. That was fun. So safe to say, I did not go back to sleep. I spent like 45 minutes laying here going, I should sleep. And then I decided to get up, made myself a coffee. And then not much else. I'm just laying in bed watching YouTube, trying to wake up. Today's yoga day for my hips and things, but I decided I would wait and do it tonight, just to see if my shoulder fixes itself, because that will determine kind of what I'm able to do. Like if taking it easy today, not really using my upper body strength a lot, helps out my shoulder a little bit. Great. If it doesn't help my shoulder out, oh wow. That's what Advil's for. Don't do that. Don't be me. Take care. Don't fix yourself. Some other things that have just been on my mind this morning, besides the fact that I'm comfy and cozy in bed. First off, I don't think I mentioned it last night. I had to drop the weight for my tricep extensions. I can do, what was it? Zombie Hunter has, you do 10 single arm reps on one side, and then you do a move, and then 10 on the other. And I could do the reps at that weight. I could do 10 reps with a 10-pound dumbbell, and I probably could have done all like 30 or 60, however you want to count it, total. But my form was falling apart towards the end of my first set, so I decided to trade it out so that way I didn't mess anything up, particularly my elbow. Otherwise, hip is still, it's kind of like mid. It's still definitely, my hip is still definitely tight. It doesn't hurt like it was hurting a couple weeks ago. I think the work that I'm doing is definitely helping to at least, make a stopgap so it doesn't get worse. And I'm able to like walk, sit, do most of my stretching. The bigger issue that I'm noticing is that there is a lack of mobility that's there now. And when I try and like work through that and like very gently stretch it out some more, that's when I start to get some pain. So I'll just be taking it easy, stretching it out as I go. And I'm just gonna chill and watch some YouTube this morning and then go work a 10-hour day. Yeah. All right, so I know usually I go to Silk City. Not usually. Hold on. Usually I go to Silk City all the time. But I know I had mentioned I was going to try and make Silk City just like a special just for Wednesday kind of a thing. But my toxic trait is that if I don't get the amount of sleep that I want to get, I decide I'm going to go to Silk City. So that's what we're doing. But I'm justifying this because there is a like 50-50 chance that I don't go in late tomorrow, that I'm going to go in for 8 a.m. And I might decide, ooh, fun update. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and it's my first Wednesday while I'm adjusting and trying to fix my hip, which means that it's the first Wednesday that I'm running in like a long time, which means that Wednesdays are going to be even better because now not only do I work a short day, do I usually go to Silk City, do I go to my favorite brewery, do I get food off a food truck, do I play D&D? That's a lot of things, but now also I can no longer count on this hand. Wednesday is going to be a run day for the next few weeks. So that's extra exciting for me, but I digress. I'm going to Silk City this morning. I'm going to grab a coffee and a treat and head to work for a 10-hour day, and then we're just going to see what happens and if tomorrow's a short day. This is the first time I'm recording with my car on, so I don't know if the audio is going to be bad. I went in there like, I'm going to get a brown butter rosemary latte and some normal baked good. So my general ruling is I try to make sure at least 2/3 of what I'm eating is vegan, and that is just a personal preference based on how my body handles things like, honestly, like meat now and dairy. But you know, I was like, if they have focaccia bread, I gotta go for it. Doesn't matter what's on it. They didn't have focaccia bread, but they did have my favorite maple donut, and I was running out of time because I keep filming things and messing up. So I got my normal combo of a plain iced coffee and a vegan donut. I promise I went out and I lived a full day. I'm really glad I waited to do yoga. I did Jess Yoga. I think that's the channel. She has a 15-minute yoga session for in bed, and she recommends doing it either in the morning or at night, just sort of when you want some time. But I think if I had done that this morning, I would have gone back to sleep, which maybe wouldn't have been the worst thing, but it would have, I think, thrown me off a bit more. But I'm ready to go to sleep now. It's, forgot the camera's on that side. It's 9 o'clock at night. I'm tired, and I look like an egg from this angle with all the sweatshirt material. So, I think I'm out for the day. So tomorrow's a fun schedule. I have a short day, and then I get to run in the afternoon, and then I get to go to Alvarium and the game shop. So, super excited. It's time to sleep though. Good night. Confessional time. I did not run on Wednesday. I got home and went, no, I'm just feeling very tired. So I rested. Could I have potentially done it? Yes. However, I did save it for today, Thursday, which by the way is Thanksgiving. So before I go off and do Thanksgiving things, I'm going to make up for my run yesterday, and then I'm going to do my body weight exercises. The only thing I'm omitting between the two is that I have been trying the last couple weeks after I go for a run or a long walk when I was really hurting to do some kind of an ab workout afterwards, and I'm just gonna skip that because after my run, I'm gonna be doing my body weight circuit, which a component of that is core strength, because I literally start off with planks and side planks, and then I do crunches and a couple other things in the middle. So that's gonna count. It is raining though, and it's cold. So I have gloves, and I have my little winter hat, which I don't think is gonna help much because it's raining and cold, but we're gonna do it. It's only 16 minutes today. Gonna come back, do my other workout, take a nice hot shower, and then get ready for the day. So I will see you guys after my run. I'm still maintaining that I probably shouldn't film while I'm running until I get a little bit better and a little bit more consistent. But also I don't want to bring my phone out in the rain. So I'll see you guys a little bit. I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but I think I'm a certified like rain run girly. It was 45, raining, obviously. And I was like, you know what? It's gonna be cold. I'll do the best I can. I did the warm up in the apartment and then I went, it's only 16 minutes. I think I'll be okay without a hat and gloves. Like, I'll be cold, but by the time I'm done, I'll be warm enough. And it's just not worth it to then have to carry it back. So I did my warm up, went outside, barely felt the cold, definitely felt the rain, but I ran a crisp 10:50 pace for 16 minutes-ish. So, I mean, obviously variables in there, but 10:50 for 16 minutes, so almost a mile and a half. And that was one of my best times, like paces, I think. So I'm very proud, I'm very pleased. My body weight workout afterwards went great. I think the only problem I'm having is like my alignment of my bottom arm for my side planks, but I've always struggled with that. Maybe I'm just missing a memo on something, I don't know. But that was really fun. And then I used my like inner foot and calf stretch workout dealio as kind of my cool down. So I'm all set and now I get to go have fun Thanksgiving time, I guess. Oh, I don't think I showed you guys this. He's my little buddy, hold on. This is my new friend. He doesn't have a name yet. He is my Christmas gnome, and he is extra important because he's a candle. I chipped him when I brought him home, that was my bad. But he's a fun little candle from Aldi, and he is gingerbread scented, which I always struggle with getting candles that smell like baked goods. If it's too sweet, it gives me a migraine. But his gingerbread scent works really well for me because it's not heavily based in like sugar and sweets. It's heavily based in like a spice. So he's gonna be my little wintertime cooking buddy. So I'll probably hang out with him a bit this weekend because I have some meal prep ideas I want to do probably on Sunday. But yeah, that's it for today. I have to go to my festivities, so I am going to sign off. I'll see you guys tomorrow, maybe. I just realized something. I flip-flopped it. I was supposed to do a strength workout, not a body weight workout. My body weight workout's for Friday. I don't know why I thought it was today. Okay, well, anyway, tomorrow I have to go into the office, so I might have to get up early and do that, and then go into the office, because I might have to stop by some places on Friday. So I don't know if I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. I'm under the assumption right now that I won't, no offense. And then I'll see you guys on Saturday when I check in for my next run. So I know this is in the future, past. I'm filming in the past, you're in my future. That's weird. I hope you had a good day today in whatever capacity you were having it. And that's all I got. Time is a weird soup, and I didn't think about it until now. Okay, I'm wasting time before I go into the office, but it's for a good reason. You know me by now. I have a couple things that they are my weaknesses. One is if I'm too sleepy, I will do nothing. And the other is if I'm too inconvenienced, I will go to Silk City. So because I'm going into the office the day after Thanksgiving, I went to go get breakfast. And usually I do the vegan donut option, but I couldn't pass this up, this lovely gingerbread scone. So that's my Fun Friday update. That, and you guys will find out in a couple seconds, if I work out later today. So I will either see you tomorrow for a double run and lift session, or I'll check in tonight and let you know that I'm lifting. I'm so tired. Okay, it's Saturday, and it's a lot later than I usually do this. It's like 11. I have already gotten up. We went out for a breakfast date, my husband and I. Fun fact, we go out for breakfast every Saturday morning, or almost every Saturday morning. It's just our little tradition, which I love very, very dearly. And if we don't make it on Saturday, we try and make it on Sunday. Or if we miss a couple weeks, we try and go someplace a little bit further out. But anyway, we've gotten up. We've done our Saturday tradition. Stop by Silk City yet again. We know I love it. They have a little small business event happening for Small Business Saturday, which we also love. And now we're just kind of hanging out. I spent some time this morning getting caught up on editing. I had wanted to do this last weekend, so pretty much it's Saturday. My videos come out Sunday at 10. And I had wanted to get last week's video done, like last Saturday night. Yeah, last week's video I wanted to get done like a week before it came out pretty much, because I could, and I didn't. So I put it off until the day before it came out, which is fine because it's set up to go now, which is what I spent this morning doing. But I also made a preemptive effort to get this video done. So like 80% of it, 90% of it is done while I'm recording this, which is wild to me. That's just a little fun behind the curtain kind of a thing. But I have not recorded any of that in what I wanted to do today, and I didn't close out yesterday. So I ended up not lifting last night. I went and I saw my sister, and that was it. I went to her place. I had a glass of wine. I left. I came home, had dinner here, and then I went, no, I'm not feeling it. So I will be double dipping today. I will be doing a run, which is, I forget. So hold on. Let me explain a little something. I made myself get up to running a 5K in like a month's time after Japan, which was kind of insane, but kind of not. It's like in the middle, I guess. So I have reset the clock back. Last week I did 1.55, and then my husband and I are going on a cruise the first week in February. So pretty much I am running almost on like a back burner, and I'm doing, as I've said, 2 body weight and then 2 lifting, I guess technically they're lifting sessions a week. And I'm prioritizing my strength right now, but in my 2 run sessions, I am slowly getting back up to doing a half hour on Wednesdays and then a 5K on Saturdays. So I'm doing like 1.72 to build up my little increments. But, I think that's pretty good. And then when I come back from the cruise, it's, let's see, the Nike half marathon training plan is like 14 weeks or 12 weeks or something for a half marathon, whatever it is. I have 1 extra week. So I know that those plans are pretty intensive. It's 3 to 5 runs a week, and I will only be doing 2. But the way that I'm trying to offset it is I'm trying to increase how many steps I do a day, because my mentality is that if I'm making sure I'm doing 2 to 4 miles every day, running or walking, and letting my body adjust to doing the mileage, then when I have to start making more of it running and less of it walking, my body will at least be accustomed to doing the distances. That, coupled with the strength and the runs that I have been doing, hopefully it'll be an easier transition. We will see. I think making sure that my recovery runs and my long runs are like a very calm pace is going to be paramount to that. But that's just a little info dump on sort of where I am and how I'm moving forward. I think it's going pretty well. Last week, I was very, very diligent about getting the lifts and the runs done on those specific days. This week I've flip-flopped, I've made combos, but everything is still getting done, which I think is the big thing. Last Wednesday, I did miss that very, very first run, which was 15 minutes, because I got up to do it and I was like, my hip hurts too much still. I need to give it a couple more days, which I'm very, very glad that I did, but that is technically the only thing that I've missed. My plan is later this afternoon to go out, do my 1.72, come home, do my strength training. Once again, I will probably skip abs, maybe. I don't know, the standing ab workout that I did, it gives me just a little bit. It doesn't actually give me a real burn, but it does give me, it almost feels kind of like mobility. Like it helps with my obliques and my side specifically, I feel. But so those are the kinds of things I'm going to record. I will record the things that I already did and pretend that I had them planned. But yeah, that's just kind of how this week is going, how today is going. I've been thinking a lot about the athlete and the runner that I want to be after hopefully I've fixed some of my major issues and I start kind of moving forward towards bigger goals. And I definitely think I want to maintain strength training and prioritizing it in some capacity. I am right now going between like lifting and trying to lift heavier or trying to do something that's more calisthenics based. I think calisthenics is really cool. And as somebody who grew up as a non-athletic child, I was not athletic at all. I think some of the skills there that if given time, I accomplish them, I think it would be really good. And I also think calisthenics is, I know that lifting heavy can really benefit running because of, I don't know the science behind it, but I know that it helps with your muscles and your joints and your bone strength. Like I understand all of that, but I almost feel like for me, doing stuff that's more body weight and calisthenics focused might fit in better just because you can kind of do it anywhere. So theoretically, if I go on a run and the run gets botched, at the very least, I could maybe one day bang out a couple pull-ups. I don't know. But that for right now is going to be something that I toy with the idea of. And then figure out what I want to incorporate after the cruise. I've been doing a lot of info dumping. I'm looking at the timestamp on my phone. I'm 8 minutes into info dumping for you guys. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to do my little planner. Maybe make myself an extra coffee because it's a Saturday and we love to chill on Saturdays. And then later today, I'll check in for my workout. And I don't know. I haven't finished my sewing project from last week, so maybe I'll get that done this week. I don't know. First off, thank you for coming to this morning's chit chat. I did it. Not only did I do it, but 10:52 pace, which means that I hit 1.72 in a faster time than I hit 1.55 last week. I wasn't trying for that. There were a couple moments where I had to push myself to pass somebody on the sidewalk. I had to hop off the sidewalk and get onto the road a couple times, and I always go a little bit faster just because I'm a little paranoid. But my pace was fantastic. I got through the gainer workout, and that is it for today, and I did it. I'm so excited. Tomorrow is a Sunday, which means I guess you'll have to tune in next week to find out what happens tomorrow. But I'm done. I did both. I have showered and I still have like it's only like 3:30. So I'm going to go hang out with my husband and edit a bit, and I will see you guys next week.